Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Vivek's Automation Lab. So today we are going to start a course on Docker with Docker with Selenium WebDriver, AWS, Jenkins and AWT. So before we start our course, before we start learning Docker, we have to understand, okay, why we need Docker, because till now we are able to execute the script and everything using the Selenium, Jenkins, and all those things, GitHub. So why we actually need the Docker? So to explain this, let's draw some diagrams here to understand this. So suppose this is my machine here, and in this machine I have my Selenium script. I have my all the softwares, like I need Java, I need maybe some browsers, Chrome, and all those things. So we have everything here. So let me write it down here like this. So I have Selenium here, Selenium script, and also I have the Selenium softwares for that, and then I have Java 8. I also have, see, I have Chrome. I have Chrome, some version say 65. Now, what happens when we develop the script and we execute our script? It's working fine in this machine. But now, suppose in the real world, you may need to execute this script in multiple remote machines, and certainly you find like, okay, this script having issues in other machines, and there could be multiple reasons for this. It may be like, let's create a remote machines here. So suppose this is our remote machine 1 and remote machine 2, and there can be n number of remote machines. Now suppose in this machine, okay, in this machine we have Java, we have Chrome, we have Selenium. But what if we have Java 7 here? Maybe we have a Java 7, because this is a remote machine which is not in control of us. Maybe we have here we have some other version of Chrome, maybe like Chrome 80. So in other remote machines also we have a different versions of Java and Chrome, and when you execute, it will fail for sure. So now what if we to resolve these issues, you have to go to the remote machines and you have to update these softwares, which could be really difficult because there could be n number of remote machines where you want to execute. So to resolve this, there is a very good way we can resolve this using Docker. Docker is really helpful in these type of situations, and there could be many more advantages of Docker. So we will learn all those things one by one. So let's see how Docker can resolve these issues. So what we need is like, okay, in our machine, in our development machine, we need Docker. So suppose this is a Docker here. We have a Docker, DOC. So Docker is a software which we can install. So in the next chapters, we will learn how to install the Docker and how to set up Docker in our machine. But for now, just imagine, okay, we have a Docker in our machine. So what will happen? So we have a Docker, we have our code and everything. And before we go further, I will just create one Docker. So this big place, this will be called Docker Hub. So what is Docker Hub? Let's see. So this Docker Hub means, this Docker Hub is type of cloud where many people like us can create the code, can create packages, and they can deploy it there. And later, anyone who wants to use those, they can download it for their purpose and they can use it. So what we can do, okay, we developed our code in our development machine, and then we can deploy our code into the Docker Hub using Docker, because we have Docker client installed in our development machine. So we can using that. So friends, don't worry for now, because we are going to learn how to set up the Docker, how to set up the Docker Hub, everything. But for now, just understand, okay, why actually we need Docker, why we need to learn Docker. So using Docker, we can deploy our project into the Docker Hub. Now, when we are deploying our project, it means we are deploying the executable files like jar files, because our code is .java file. So we are not going to deploy that. We are going to deploy the just executable, because we want to execute those into the remote machines. So we are going to deploy that, and we are also going to tell, okay, hey, Docker Hub, to execute my code, you need Java 8, you need Chrome 65. So all the dependencies that we need to execute our code, we will tell everything to the Docker Hub. Now, what will happen when we want to execute this code in these remote machines? Here, we don't need Chrome, we don't need Java. So let's delete this actually. We don't need these anymore. Here, we don't need Chrome. We don't need anything actually in the remote machine. We just need Docker installed, the Docker client that we have in our development machine. We just need that Docker and that's it. No other softwares. So what will happen? This Docker Hub will tell, since the Docker is installed in the remote machines, Docker Hub will tell, hey Docker, so now I have this code, you have to execute this using Java, using Chrome and everything. And then the Docker in the remote machine that will create one virtual machine. So let's see here. So sorry guys. So this is a virtual machine here. So this Docker in the remote machine that will create a virtual machine using the all the details that it got from the Docker Hub. Okay, we need Java 8, we need Chrome 65 and all those things. It will create in a few seconds and then it will execute your code, Selenium script. And once everything is done, it will just delete, it will just destroy this virtual machine. And when next time you want to execute, it will just create again and it will execute and then again it will destroy. So in any machine, now you don't have to worry, okay, I need these softwares, I need that softwares. You don't need to install, you just need Docker in those remote machines and Docker will do everything for you and it will be very, very fast. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you like it. Just like my video, subscribe it and share it with your friends. We'll see in the next chapter. Thank you.